Welcome everyone to day one of the Sunshine Fitness Strength Program. I'm your personal trainer Quinn, and today we're going to be going through week one, day one. The first exercise is a seesaw overhead press. For this, you're going to need 2 dumbbells. With this, we're going to safely take them up to an overhead press position, and we're going to start by pressing 1. And then as we lower 1, we're going to alternate and put the other one up, and vice versa, making it look like a seesaw, hence the seesaw overhead press. Once you've done 15 on each arm, you can drop it and move on to the next exercise. We will not be resting until we finish the third exercise in this group. The next one is a lateral lunge. For this, you don't necessarily need weight, but you can add it if you'd like. We're going to start with a nice position. We're going to lunge laterally to the side, keeping this leg straight and bending this knee. Then we're going to come back to center. Here I'm going to change to my side to see that as I lunge, I want to keep a nice upright back. I'm not bending over to get extra length. The next exercise, we're going to be utilizing the cable crossover. While this sounds very confusing, it's actually very simple. So this is a half kneeling anti-rotational overhead press. All you'll need is one cable with a triangle grip of any sort. What you're going to do is walk to the middle of the cage and then put the knee away from the cable you're using forward, and now we're in a half kneeling position. You're going to bring the handle center, and you're just going to press straight up overhead. Bring it back down, straight up. Why this is anti-rotational is because the weight wants to pull your body this way, but you keep it center the whole time. After completing 10 on this side, you're going to switch directions and knees and do 10 on this side. Once you complete these 3 exercises, take a 1-minute time break and then do them again 3 more times, giving you 3 total sets of all 3 exercises. When you finish all 3 of those in your last 1-minute break, what we're going to do next is the assisted pull-up. We're going to head this way to the assisted pull-up machine. All right, here at Cumberland, we're very lucky to have actually an assisted pull-up machine. What's nice is the different amount of weight we use will act as a counterweight when we do our pull-up, making it easier. So for this, you just want a nice wide grip. Step on this because this is what's going to push you up. And then just do a pull-up. The nice thing about this machine is it can actually give you a push-up of 112 pounds at max. So use this to your advantage and don't be afraid. Alright, if your gym does not have an assisted pull-up machine like we do in Cumberland, you can use a Smith machine for this exact job. Same thing, you're going to take a nice wide grip, and you're going to squat down hanging onto the bar. You want your body to be perpendicular to the floor. You don't want to be leaning back, so throw your hips under the bar, and you're going to pull up. If this is hard at first, what's nice is you can push with your legs, but primarily it's an upper body movement. When you've done 10 reps on that, we're going to move to a goblet sumo squat. For this, you're going to need a dumbbell. To hold it in a goblet position, just like it's a cup, you're going to hold it right in front of you. A sumo squat just means we have a very wide stance with our feet pointed out. Then what we're first going to do is bend at the hips, and then the knees, and come down, and come back up. Hips, knees, and come up. And then we want to squat down to at least parallel to the ground before we come back up. The third exercise is going to be around the world. If you can't do this one, just do a plank and time it out to about muscle failure when you can't hold it. If you are good at planking though, this is a great variation. So what you're going to do is you're going to get into your plank, and you're going to start with just one arm. One, then the same leg, opposite leg, then opposite arm. That's 1. And you're going to go back around. And that's 2. You're going to do 15 complete cycles of the around the world. After that, take a 1-minute break and complete those 3 exercises 2 more times each before moving on to the third set. The third and final set of exercises for today, we're actually going to use the Smith machine for as well. On this set of exercises, the lower the bar is, the harder it's going to be. The higher the bar is, the easier it's going to be. And you need to properly match this to your workout capabilities. The first one is going to be a suspended arm curl. So what we're going to do, so I'm going to come to the inside here, and I'm going to angle myself back. The farther I angle myself back, the harder it's going to be, but I'm just going to squeeze my biceps and bring my body up. I'm going to do this for a total of 15 repetitions. For the next one, I'm going to step back and I'm going to lower my head towards the bar and then straighten my arms to work my triceps. You want to get a nice stretch at the bottom and then straighten your arms to get up to the top. After doing 15 of both exercises, take a 1-minute break, repeat for 2 more times, and then you're done with day 1. Congratulations.